Good morning and welcome to today's Good News Christmas edition. My name is Mitch. The electrician's wife was putting presents underneath the tree and she was being very careful, and then she tripped and boom, the tree blew and it went dark. So she called her husband. She said, "Hey, can you see what's wrong with the tree?" He refused. Let me ask you this. Have you ever received the perfect gift? You know, I didn't know there was such a thing as the perfect gift. You know, my parents were such good gift givers. They bought me toys, and as I grew up, they bought me instruments, and they eventually gave me a car, and they gave me cash. Those seemed like they'd be the perfect gift, but you know, it never was quite perfect. And then, you know, I got married, and my wife, she knew me well, and she got me the things that she knew that I would want. And they were lovely, and they were so heartfelt, and they touched my heart. But you know what? They weren't perfect. And I never received the perfect gift until I received a gift from my children. And you know, it wasn't the most expensive and it wasn't the best looking, but you know what? They said, "This is for you, Daddy." And it just broke my heart. I thought, you know what? That is the absolute perfect gift. Well, you know, James, Jesus' little brother, tells us every good and perfect gift comes down from the Father of lights. You know, God gives perfect gifts, and he wants to bless you this Christmas time. And we are in the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, and verse 6. We're in the second half of it, and it says, "And his name will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace." We'll break these down. You know, there are 256 names of Jesus throughout the Bible, and we got 4 here today. Wonderful Counselor. You know, people are so willing to give you counsel. If you post on Facebook, "Hey, I need some counsel," you're going to get everybody you know giving you counsel and telling you what you should do with your life. But you know what? It's not always wonderful. But you know who gives wonderful counsel? And that's Jesus. You know, my dad always gave good counsel to me. You know, I'd come with my mess and my problem, and he seemed to always have a plan, and he'd tell me, "This is what you need to do." And you know, I didn't follow what he said, but every time he would have a good plan. And you know, Jesus is even that much better. When we receive a word from God, it's perfect counsel. It's wonderful. You know, he gives good counsel, and it works. It's timely. It helps others, not just ourselves. And we see here the next word, mighty God. You see, Jesus is that wonderful counselor because he is mighty God. Because not only does his counsel tell us what we need to do with our life, but it saves. He is salvation because he's mighty God. He's going to counsel us to come to him. He's going to counsel us to give our life to him, and he will be our joy, and he will be the one that fulfills us. Everlasting Father, this is just showing Jesus from the very start, from creation. He was with the Father, and he's saying, "I am here in my Father's name." He says, "The things you've seen me do, I've seen the Father do." They're one. And of course, this also speaks of a future time in the millennial reign when Jesus will be reigning and he will father his people. Of course, we have the separation between God the Father, God the Son, God the Holy Spirit. But everlasting Father, both all of these names of Jesus here are not only right now, but they're at a time to come also, and that's Prince of Peace. You look at the word Prince of Peace and you say, wow, you know, he must have failed at this one because we haven't had peace on earth since he left, really. I mean, there's scholars say that 92% of the time since Jesus left, there's been some kind of war going on. But you know what? To those of us who believe in Jesus and have put our faith in him, he gives us that peace. And we look forward to him being the Prince of Peace in the millennial reign. And today, Jesus is saying to you, he wants to be your peace. He wants to bring you joy. And that's today's good news.